Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of AlumTalk series, where our esteemed alumni share their experiences. For today's episode, we have Miss Kaveri Joshi from a class of 2020. She is currently working as an assistant professor at Bharati Vidya Bhavan College and has an experience of over 2 years. She is currently pursuing her PhD from Symbiosis International University. Now let's dive into this interesting conversation.
Ma'am, welcome back to the campus.
Hello and thank you.
How are you feeling?
I am feeling amazing. It's always, my time over here while I was here, I loved it to bits and I still do. I'm having a wonderful time coming back here.
Okay.
This campus, I've always loved it. I love, Aqua Point has been my favorite point to be at. And while I came back 2 days ago, I've just been exploring and what the campus has to offer, the scenic beauty part of it, and of course looking at the culture that is still very very vibrant like it was and should continue to be. It's lovely looking at that. I met with some faculty members. That was really nice.
So, what was your 2 year journey really like here at SSBF, and what were your key takeaways from your college life?
Like any B school student, we come here to groom ourselves, learn more about what our specialization is, and then ultimately get a placement. For me, placement was one of the goals. But even before I came, and that I'm into academics now, so I had a fair understanding of what I want ultimately, and that was focus on understanding what is going on in the classroom while grooming myself, the overall thing. So a lot of learning happened inside the classroom, but more happened outside the classroom, and not just within a CAD block, but even beyond a CAD block, if you go towards the mess, and then even further to the hostels. So and it did not feel like learning at that point in time, but 2 years later when we left, we felt that there's a big change, and there's a lot of life skills that we had learned over here. So typically the curriculum, which is great, it is revised regularly. We receive requests for feedback on the curriculum and all that as alumni. All of that is there. Lekin it's a health promoting campus. So the health was amazing. The lovely weather. Uh, I don't know. There are n number of things that can be said, and I just cannot summarize them into a few sentences. There was a lot of emotions that we felt over here of college. There was great friendships made.
Yeah, of course.
Lot of new, again, I would say life skills, lot of skills for daily life learned back in the hostel. And of course, what happened within the classrooms, the interactions with the faculty members.
Okay, so here at SSBF, what committee were you a part of, and how do you think these committee engagements help the student during their college life?
So I was part of the editorial team. It was headed by Jyoti ma'am back then. And like any other committee of SSBF, we used to work together. The highlights that I remember now is those late night meetings, which used to spontaneous late night meetings rather, that within 10 minutes it used to just come up that we have to meet and we have to get this thing done, and it used to happen. It was definitely fun working.
You have seen both sides of the classroom, from being a student to now a professor. What advice do you have for the current students so they can make most of their 2 years life here?
Whatever you're doing right now, do that to the best of it. I have always been academically inclined. I have always taken my teachers and professors very seriously. मतलब उन्होंने जो कह दिया, that is पत्थर की लकीर, like that. So and I wouldn't say that this is the best way to be, but I used to just listen to them कि इन्होंने जो कह दिया, I would not question basically. So do question also, not in a rude manner that आपने ऐसा कहा रहता है, but yes, in your mind analyze what they're saying and then try and understand that how does it apply, what does it mean, but be there, be present. What your superiors, whether it's your seniors, whether it's your teachers or the other experts, whatever they're saying, receive that and try and apply it in however you understand it.
That's really great, and we do look forward to doing that. So, you took a very different path in your career from a core banking job to now a professor. What inspired you to do so, and what are your future plans regarding that?
Would quote my business studies teacher of class 12 at this point that आप जो थ्योरी में पढ़ रहे हो वो आप पढ़ रहे हो, लेकिन जब आप जाके बिजनेस वर्ल्ड में काम करोगे, you will see how differently these theories are applied in the practical world. So that line somehow had stuck onto me, and I felt that सीख के यहाँ से, and then I want to at least have some exposure to the the industry, and then I want to apply that practical knowledge to my teaching.
That's really great. So, what are your future plans regarding this?
My future plans, I'm here to now back on campus to contribute further to the field of academia by way of pursuing a PhD, learning how to hone my research skills and give back, pursue more research, improve my own self.
That's really nice. So, we welcome you back really onto the campus again.
Thank you.
And all the very best for your PhD journey.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking out time and interacting with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.